You mentioned earlier that, you picked up the guitar at 13 and just wanted to play the songs that you wrote. Do you remember the first time you played one of your songs and where it was?
Where it was, one of my songs, the first song I wrote, I think I was 13, and I can't even remember where I played it. There used to be this jam I would go to a lot down on in Calgary on 9th Ave. They call it the Music Mile, and so it's just a bunch of, like, bars and music venues, like the Ironwoods down there, the Blues Can, and so the Blues Can, they would have, like, a monthly youth jam because me and my friends, we were all, like, underage still, and so they would let us in till, like, 9 and we could all jam, and I feel like I probably played it for the first time there or just at, like a little clinic with other students maybe, but I feel like the blues can was probably one of the first places I played it. Yeah.
Do you think about some of the first songs you wrote now and you're like, "Girl."
A little bit. They were sad. They were super sad, and, like, my grandma still brings them up. She's like, "I just loved that song." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that again. We're not gonna sing that song again."
Why is
Like,
a 13-year-old writing sad songs?
I don't know. Even my mom, like, when I was like, "I wrote a song," like, I came up to her and I played it for her, she's like, "Are you good, girl? Like, are everything okay?" I was like, "Yeah, everything's fine. I just wrote this song." And I don't know where all of those emotions came from, but as I grow up now, I'm definitely a very emotional and I feel emotions very deeply kind of person, so I guess there was
They
something
were in there.
in
Yeah, they were always in there.
Yeah.
Um, you've been in, like, the Alberta circuit, obviously, since you were quite young.
Mhm.
Tell like, we always talk to, like, to artists from Alberta, and they talk about, like, the live music circuit and, like, how supportive it is, and there's always somewhere to play. So, like, what's, like, your take on the Alberta music circuit and all of these places where you do get to play and, like, make a career of singing music live?
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. I feel like Alberta's always had such a supportive and strong arts community in general, not even just for music, but the arts are very supported here. And even around like the foothills area, like Okotoks, High River, Black Diamond, they all are also really supportive. Like I played I think my very first like legit gig with the town of Okotoks. They asked me to open for like a folk artist who was coming through town on their tour. And I think I was maybe like 15, and they've like still I play gigs for Okotoks like now, and it's always been so supportive. There's always a place to play in the city or out here. Like people really love live music here, which I think is awesome. And the other artists are so supportive. Like, yeah, I was playing youth jams with a group of people when I was like 14, 15, and I'm still on some bills with those people like now, and it's cool to like see each other. We're all still doing music and seeing each other's paths kind of go is really cool.
You went to university. What did you go to school for? Did you go
Yeah,
for music?
I went for psychology. I have a psychology degree. Yeah, yeah, I went to Mount Royal University, yeah, and I have a degree in psychology. I love psychology.
What How does that pair? Is this completely different for you, or do you see the connections between music and psych?
Definitely connections. Yeah, I feel like psych overall is such a good foundational or, like, overarching degree for life in general, but I feel like really for me, it's also I feel like people always say if I can, like, read other people, which I think I, like, can, but I use it definitely more for checking in with myself and
Mhm.
being more self-aware of, like, "'Kay, why am I feeling this way?" Or then I write songs about it, so it's kinda helpful to process or really, like, be aware and analyze myself more than other people, I think, and I love psychology. I've always, since I was a kid, like fascinated by like people watching and like why do people do what they do. I love like true crime documentaries and things like that. So I think I definitely see they overlap a lot in life in general, but
Yeah.
definitely in music as well.